Alrighty, the update is officially out. Special thanks to Wizen, who gave me one of literally every single accessory for testing purposes. And I'm going to show you guys exactly what they look like and everything that they do, specifically the traits. First things first is none other than Apocalypse Egg. The Apocalypse Egg gives you 60 Ryatsu, negative 0.2 Ryatsu regen, but it gives a 0.2 times effect to the PV damage, plus 5x on Ryatsu gaining attacks, and plus 1x on no Ryatsu regen. I'm pretty sure Apocalypse Egg was just buffed as well. I don't believe the 0.2 PvE damage was there beforehand. I'm like 90% sure this was only the Ryatsu gaining attacks and the no Ryatsu regen. So, I think we got a buff there. Basic Egg, 5 Spirit, 5 Strength, and 10 Vitality. Also should show you what it looks like. This is the egg in general. Looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty snazzy. Basic Egg. Pretty basic, I'm gonna be real. If you're rocking this, then fuck, man. Whatever. Bombastic Egg. This is one of 2 eggs that we have recently... 3 eggs. 3 eggs that we recently just received that have an exotic effect. Now, Bombastic trait is just the particle effects. And it is a special accessory because you don't actually need to have it equipped as a equipped item, not a vanity, to have the effect. So you can use it as a vanity, use a different accessory, and still have the Bombastic particle effect. Chocolate Egg, 15 Vitality, 0.1x health regen, and it looks like a chocolate egg would. So yeah, not really all that great. Destiny Egg. This is going to be the one that's sought after by a lot of people purely because of the gargantuan PvE damage buff. A lot of people are going to use this, and it's going to be extremely traded a lot, specifically because it's essentially the real chicken egg without the negatives of real chicken egg, but it's still better. Honestly, real chicken egg is still better because you get those stat buffs. Is this a replacement for the white egg? No. Is this a replacement for the Winter Halo? No. But it's still a free variant of PvE damage that people can get right now. So expect a lot of people to carry this around. But Egg of Destiny. To anybody wondering what that does, upon equipping it as a equipped item, it will change the name above you. So in my case, it would be Militaristic Egg of Destiny Eisen. This is what it looks like. The particle effects are insane. Now, I don't know if this is the same particle effect or it's a different particle effect, but we recently got a new particle effect added to the exotic pool in ranked. So that's how you get that from the update logs. Devil Egg. The trait Demon works similar to Veiled or Mongrel Mask. It just changes the first part of your name to, or it just changes your entire name to Demon or etc. This is what it looks like. I'm assuming a lot of people are going to have some crazy potential with this. Someone's going to figure out something crazy with this. I can tell you for sure. And if you guys do, join my Discord and show me some crazy stuff with it. I'd like to see your designs, what you guys figured out. Equinox Egg. 3 Vitality, 13 Spirit, 13 Strength. Also, Devil Egg is negative 10 Vitality, plus 20 Strength, plus 20 Spirit, and negative 0.1x health regen. I think I missed out on the Destiny Egg. Minus 8, plus 15, plus 10, plus 5, plus 5, plus 5, plus 5. Yeah, my bad. Equinox Egg. Now, let's see what this looks like. It is not that great. I'll be real. This is kind of mid. Holy mid. But they have to add some shitty ones to balance out the good ones. Growing Egg. 0.2x health regen. Looks like this. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is one of the eggs that I think is actually really good in terms of graphics. It's got a 3D element to it. I'm assuming this is supposed to be a tree bark kind of ordeal. It looks really good. One of the best ones out there so far. Top 3 to top 4, top 5. Infinity Egg. Now, I'm pretty sure the particle effects out of this is what you get out of the ranked exotic chance, but it could be something else. I'm not too sure. As you can see, you get these weird type of square elements, and I'm 90% sure this is what you actually get out of ranked when you acquire it. So if you get a new accessory with that, it's going to go like crazy. Expect it to sell like crazy. 0.1x health regen, 20 agility, and 8 vitality. First egg. No attributes, but a +3 out of combat flash steps, and it looks like this. Pretty shit. Second. Best accessory ever. Hands down, one of the best in my opinion. 30 Ryatsu, 0.2x Ryatsu regen, mid. Who the fuck gives a shit about that? The trait. Low gravity. Now, this is what it looks like, for anybody who's wondering. It looks pretty good, I'm not going to lie. I'm biased to it. Now, this is what you look like when you jump. This is what you look like after. Significantly slows your jumps down. Now, this is probably going to get fixed in the near future. Highly doubt that it's not going to stay around long enough, especially since I talked to a tester about this. This could 100% be used during the Terumi parkour shit for your Horn of Salvation progression. So there's one gigantic pain in the ass jump during the salmon ladders that's about, I'd say, here to here. You could simply just run and jump and make it. Now, this is going to be a giant wall, so you just have to jump, hug the wall, and you'll make it. See? Look how easy it is to do that. Now, if you did that without that hat and its effects, it's damn near not as easy. It's possible, but it's not as easy. And especially since you lose all that momentum really fast. So if you ever wanted to do your Horn of Salvation and you're right at that parkour step, get this hat. You'll get it done easily. I'm highly expecting this to get nerfed in some way, shape, or form. It's probably not going to be that the egg itself's trait's going to get nerfed. It's most likely going to be that you won't be able to use this trait while you're doing the parkour. So abuse it while you can. Pondering egg. -25 Ryatsu, -25 agility, plus 25 vitality. You get the headless trait. We know what that is. If you have the Dualahan accessory, you know what that does. Pondering. Now, for anybody wondering what pondering does, it works similar to the evil cat ears type of business. Typing in anything such as why hello will give you a prompt at the end. It's random as well. You can get different prompts for it. As you can see, it says I think and then did ... in that. Now, because of Roblox's weird chat issue, it does that from time to time. But oh look, you can even see that it has tiny little legs and hands. It's pretty cool, But that's what it works. That's what it does, and it's kind of finicky, but you'll get over it. Who cares? Rabid egg. 8 vitality, 16 strength, but I gotta admit, this one's probably the more cooler looking one. This is probably going to be abused by a bunch of people. Not abused, but used for their builds or cosmetics in some way, shape, or form, because this is just fucking menacing. This is grotesque. Teapot egg, 50 agility, flat out. Looks like this. Like a teapot. It's a teapot egg. So if you use the headless trait, it'll probably look a little bit better. You could do some interesting stuff with it somehow. I feel like you could come up with some cool stuff. Tiger egg, one of the more bland ones, 15 vitality. This has to be the shittiest egg on par with other shitty, like the basic egg. And don't forget, We have a few more eggs. The binary fab. I am not going to try to pronounce the rest of that without sounding like something dumb. Anyways, the 64 eggs binary dodge. It works similar to the almighty egg, where it's a very low chance of doing a beast dodge against a opponent when you have it equipped. Looks like this. It's an egg on your head with a bunch of 00s and 1s. 1101, 1001. Anybody who wants to try and decode this and figure out what the fuck it says? Maybe there might be some hidden shit in there. Who knows? Here's the blue variant for this. It has, I didn't talk about the stats, 12 vitality, 0.12 health regen, 20 Ryatsu, 0.2x health Ryatsu regen. No, not that bad. Weird looking egg. Honestly, this reminds me of something out of JoJo. If you guys ever watched that shit. Steel Ball Run. Waiting on part 2 for that. We need that. Kind of mid. Red Ruby. Plus 10 vitality, plus 0.1x health regen, plus 10 spirit, plus 10 strength. This is what it looks like. Kind of mid, kind of mid. Not bad. I mean, all things considered. It's better than other ones, but could be better. There is one egg I do not currently have, and it is the gentleman's egg. I will have pictures of that on screen now. That's what it looks like. That is the stats of it all. So if you're looking for that, you go ahead and grind that. For anybody wondering how you acquire these things, the overall obtainment method has changed from what I previously said in my videos. You no longer spawn a Vasto, run around, collect the eggs. They don't just randomly spawn on the ground, which they still do, but it's not the main method. The main method is to go to either Hueco Mundo in the invasion area or go to the Soul Society and farm the NPCs there, because now they will have something similar to how the hollows look when they are covered in the weird glowing purple light and then with an egg on their head. But now you can tell the rarity of the egg. If it doesn't have their name, egg of something, and then it'll say common, rare, legendary, or godly, you can tell what drops you're going to get. If it doesn't have that, you're going to get some hollow bait or something like that. The drops do come from them. You can get PE, you can get current skills, you can also get cosmetics that you previously couldn't get, similar to last season's, such as the skins specific to your evasives or anything else. So if you're missing that, now would be your time to go and farm that up. I think I got the legendary skill or legendary skin for the scattering image, I believe. There are many ways that you could farm this. It is not recommended you try and farm S ranks because it doesn't work. I've tried. It doesn't work. Yeah, I did. I got the rabbit skin for this. That's pretty cool. I like it. For anything else, nothing has changed. A new code was added. Only 10 PE though. I will have it in the description for you guys to go ahead and snag that. But that is all that is currently added for this update. Go and grind that out. Get yourself some value. Save everything. That's my professional tip here for you, is save all your accessories. Do not panic sell at the start. If anybody was going to panic buy it, it's already gone. You can try and sell a few, but don't do it for too cheap. Now's your time to stock up and wait, similar to every other event, because it'll most likely never come back again. But that is all. Hope you guys enjoyed the little showcase of everything that's been added, and like, subscribe, and all that. We hit 1K, so expect a 1K giveaway for that, and previous video was explaining it there. But yeah, that's all, guys. Bye-bye.